Howdy y'all, Jackson here with Victor Studios, and welcome back to another episode of Outside the Hash. And once again, Nate is still dead of Ligma. We haven't gotten in contact with a necromancer yet to bring him back to life, so... And I'm still only joined by,
Kyle, hi.
Okay. So, you ready to kick this off with some
Yep.
Canadian football?
Yes, I am. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yep, in this game.
Alright. So first up, we have a Tiger Cats L, because they lost to the Ottawa Red Blacks. I think we all dropped this pick last week. I'm kind of upset that Hamilton is still failing to get a win. But looking at the
have given up
stats,
12 points in the fourth quarter.
I mean, it's true. True, that'll do it. When you
give up half your points in the...
I mean, it was a close game all throughout,
Yeah.
but you gotta do better than that. You had the lead in the third, and then just
Ottawa had two giveaways.
Yeah, two giveaways and still couldn't turn those into significant points on the board. Yeah, in terms of the total giveaways, it's what 4-1, and that doesn't really display itself in the score. So just need to take advantage of those. Yeah, and really not much else to say about this game other than get good. And then Saskatchewan had a bye, so they're still undefeated.
Let's go, Rough Riders.
Yep.
Let's see if the game, or let's see if they Discord crashes this week, right?
Yep.
All right, not yet.
Nope.
All right, so I'll start off with my video.
Welcome to BMO Field for a clash of undefeated clubs by the lake shore. If you love the battles in the pit, there's Liram Hairolahu. Knocks it through and gives Toronto the early lead. Off the field here is Fajardo. Sets his feet, looks over the middle, open. Catching and running. Tyson Philpott cutting back. Touchdown, Alouettes. For another attempt. And he knocks that through cleanly. Ball game. David Cote sends this one away and knocks it through the upright. Sends this one up.
Okay.
And spikes it for an extra 3 points
last week. It's the kick fest, you know.
Rote with another chip shot here remains perfect on the season. 2-yard line, and so this attempt comes from a 39.5.
Oh, it truly is.
Yeah, a lot of good defense, you know. And then until that, but you know,
Yep.
fake QB sneak will do that to you.
Yep. Yeah, oh, look at that, another kick.
Yeah.
Oh, some more points. Alright, so this game was not that close, all things considered.
Yeah, the score is a lot closer than the actual game was.
Giving themselves a little bit of early breathing room in the East Division.
Yeah.
It's an early advantage, but
With a resounding Alouette victory.
Yep.
So I will take that W. Here's your Elf Scummo, or here's Nate's Elf Scummos. Here's the Lions. A nice little rouge.
And Williams for a 4-0 lead here early. And he is able to knock that one home to make it 26 in a row. Have three options out to his right. Looks over the middle, dumps it off to Stanback, and he walks it home. Touchdown Lions! So far this season, can they keep that streak going? Towards the end zone.
Edmonton is playing a lot better than their 0-4 record, but they're still 0-4, you know?
Yeah. They might be able to squeak out a win coming up here soon.
Yeah. I think with Winnipeg losing, that Edmonton, I might say, is the best winless team, even better than Winnipeg, because Winnipeg does not look good at all.
Yeah. The Lions do not look good right now, based on this game.
Well, the Lions are 2-1. So.
Yeah. Well, 3-1 now, right?
Yeah, or 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
All right. So bring this up. So here is the standings. Montreal leads that, and Saskatchewan leads the other side. Your SRS is in Montreal, Toronto, Saskatchewan are your 1, 2, 3. Hamilton is the worst. RIP your Tiger Cats.
Truly.
In the stats leaders for my game, Fajardo with your passing, Kadeem Carey with your rushing, and Speaker with your right receiver. And then in BC Edmonton with Adams, Standback, and Mitchell. In Nate's game, the Calgary Stampeders defeated the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 22-19. Jake Mary, your leading passer, Mills, your leading rusher, and Mitchell, your leading receiver. Not a great week for a pick'em. 2-2 and 1-3. So yeah.
Yep, pretty brutal.
Yeah. So here's how the standings look right now. Either right around 500 or right on. Yeah, everybody's right around 500.
Yeah.
Toronto, Saskatchewan. I'm going Toronto.
That's a hard one. What are the Argonauts right now? They are 2-1.
Yeah, they lost it to Montreal. That game just happened.
Yeah, give me the Argonauts. I think that's fair.
Ottawa.
Give me Red Blacks. Give me the Red Blacks here.
No, Red Black. Or sorry, you're going Red Black. I think I'll go Winnipeg still.
Fair.
They have to win eventually. I don't think they're gonna go.
They do.
If the Bruins can eventually get a win, Winnipeg can eventually get a win. I'm going Montreal.
Give me Montreal, yeah.
I am going BC.
Give me Tiger Cats. Give me one more chance with them.
Alrighty. And Nate will get his picks in when we read.
He's probably just gonna pick what you picked again.
Probably, because he's lazy.
Yep.
Here's our league leaders: Ferdinand Jr., Bill Levy Mitchell, McLeod Bethel Thompson, Kadeem Carey, William Standback, Dietrich Mills, Alexander Hollis, Tyson Philpott, Dillian Mitchell. And this is what the playoffs would look like if they started today. We can now hop over to the European League of Football.
Right, and European League?
Yep.
So, that's supposed to be an L, but I don't know why it isn't displaying. But, so, Mercenaries lost to the Surge, 7-50. This game went about what I would expect it to.
Yeah.
Surprised how many first downs the Mercenaries had, but then again, like, comparatively, but then again, you think, oh yeah, Surge probably had, like, massive, like, first downs instead of probably just, like, getting barely to the line.
Yeah, they were 2 of 10 on third down. They sucked on third down. It's just they were scoring.
Yes, they were scoring. Yeah. Good fourth down efficiency, though, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Honestly, perfect. I mean, when you need to go for it. I don't know how many of those fourth downs they had to go for it, realistically.
They did it all 3 on their first drive. They just wanted to put the dagger in right away.
Yeah. Total plays about the same. Total yards, that's the disparity. Yards per play, 4.2, not that great, to nearly 7. 5 touchdowns to 1. Mercenaries throwing 3 interceptions, that'll get them. And then also a fumble loss. So a turnover differential of 4 is definitely going to murder you, and that shows in this game.
Stuttgart's backup quarterback has a pretty good season stat line so far.
Yeah.
Both times he came in, he also just flexed on whatever team he was playing.
Yep, absolutely. Moving on, we had the rematch of the Rhine Fire against the Madrid Bravos. This one, it wasn't a close loss this time. It was a blowout win for the Rhine Fire.
Both your running backs killed them.
Yeah, I was about to say this wasn't really a passing game, but it was a running game for the Rhine Fire, and it wasn't either really for the Bravos. They seem to have been completely shut down by the Rhine Fire's defense, not allowing 1,000 or not even allowing 100 yards on passing, and no 100-yard rushers on the Bravos. While you have 200, almost 200 on one of them, yard rusher for the Rhine Fire, which is really good, especially after 26 attempts. 3 rushing touchdowns as well. So really can't complain with that. Yeah, murdered. Neither team made a field goal, and then 4 for 5 on PATs for the Rhine Fire, and then 1 for 1 for the Bravos. Oh, they probably went for it. Oh, they got a 2-point. I was right about to say what the. I was trying to do the math in my head there for a second.
How do math work?
I miscounted for a second. I was like, wait, did they go for a 2-point and miss? And then I was like, oh wait, no.
All right, well, time to play my highlight video.
Latsguma blocks for him. And jumping.
Nice, good score.
The end zone. Ball set. And Rimler hits his target. Play clock is winding down. Ball got away in time. Saratka. So far, 1 field goal scored.
That was a wobbly kick.
During the season, Sea Devils.
Murder though.
For Galaxy, but trying to score. Was eventually spotted at the 9-yard line. Not this time. Interception.
That was an unfortunate play.
Goes. Return touchdown. Shotgun. Candido once again runs across the goal line.
Allowing the comeback.
It was it's a little late.
A little too late, but you know, keeps it fun. Close, realistically, still a close game because they choked hard. Not the worst choke of the week though.
So in this game, Ben Holmes came back from injury, so Elfler wasn't playing. Sage.
We're approaching 7 minutes remaining here in our first half.
Holmes goes to the air.
Still a good win.
If they keep Epler, though, they have a very good quarterback room.
Field left 10 by number 10, Devin Burrell. Here he comes across the 30.
It's a pretty good game. Good run there.
Can he get to the corner?
Great run.
It's my weekly kick return touchdown in my game.
Fair. Good dump.
A tunnel screen is complete. Off to the races now for Ben Holmes. 11 personnel here for the Vikings. Holmes looks to throw, climbs the pocket. The snap, the hold, the kick is up.
Kick, I thought it was blocked for a second.
The weird angle.
Yeah.
Ben Holmes goes up top.
Wide open. Absolutely cooked them. Felt like the other the defenders were jogging.
Yeah.
Play fake.
And wide open.
Wide open.
Ball game here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Kari Pavarinen.
This is the end of the ball game.
Prague versus Berlin.
This time he does.
Should use this moment to mention that Prague has signed a new quarterback, former Hefe's quarterback David Perkins. So we'll see how that
favorite
works.
Trash team to your other favorite trash team?
Yeah.
He's got a man up top and it's in the hands.
I guess he did make the Hefe the playoff team this year, but you know.
Fuck you. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think he's gonna turn around the line, though. I think they're pretty firmly in the need to go back to their home league.
One man to beat in the 30, the 20, the 10.
But didn't get shut out.
Shit angle.
Not getting shut out. Shut out. Let's go.
Yeah, it could be worse. Could be the Dragons.
Yeah.
Not how you want to end a game. So that is how the game ends.
Alright. Let's go to stuff. Alright. So you have the Stuttgart Surge leading the Central, Vienna leading the East, Rhine leading the West, and your 1-2-3 is Rhine, Paris, Stuttgart in SRS. So in my games, Frankfurt versus Hamburg, Zaratska with your lead passer, Platzgummer with your leading rusher, and Castle with your leading receiver. In Vienna, Warclaw with Ben Holmes, Bajarian, and Torre. And in Berlin, Prague, with Sullivan, Field Jackson, and Jackson. In Nate's game, the Paris Musketeers murdered the Cologne Centurion 60-25. The Milano Seamen beat the Ferrervar Enthroners, and the Raiders Tirol shut out the Barcelona Dragons. Milan being 3-3 is so wild.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I would agree with that.
3-3 -18 SRS.
Yeah, I think that's the impressive part. Because you just look at the points for, points against, and the differential is almost 100.
Maybe firing that coordinator actually did work out, you know?
Maybe it did. It's definitely impressive.
Yeah, so pretty good week pick 'em for everybody. Everybody did good, except Kyle still lost the game. Everybody else did better.
It's bullshit. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, well, you should have simply picked better.
Yeah.
I'm going to
so for this game, yeah, give me Vienna. I feel like I'd have to be stupid in order to not take them right now.
Munich,
Give me the Ravens.
Yeah. I guess I'm going Milan. 4-3 Milan.
Yeah, they're on a hot streak right now. I have to go Milan.
I'm going Frankfurt.
What are can I see their SRSs and stuff?
3-point game. But who's Madrid?
Yeah, give me Madrid. I was thinking Madrid, so I'm feeling them right now.
Berlin.
Yeah, give me Berlin.
I want Paris.
Yeah, give me Paris. Give me the Panthers.
Warclaw.
And then give me Rhine Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty straightforward this week. This week.
Yeah, our passing leader, Jacob Sullivan, Riley Hennessy, and Steve Duncan.
Rushing leader, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Yeah, it's like in the Mexican League when the one running back was just better than everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah. So Glenn Tunga, DeWitt Brozowski, Tobias Bonetti, and Reese Horn, Aaron
Stuttgart's Hennessy is kind of insane right now.
Yeah, he's killing it. Imagine if he played all the games and ended up in this back.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
His stats could be even worse. Here's what actually
looks fair.
It's probably actually I guess Vienna would be one right now because they are have played 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to check. Yeah, so Ryan would be 3, Theo 3.
Who plays 3? That's a good. I feel like I would prefer. Yeah, that's a good 3 right now for Rhine Fire.
Yeah. All right.
Get another matchup against Madrid. Yeah.
Yep, we can go on to the indoor football league now.
All right. So, first up, we had the my only win of the week. Massachusetts taking on the Quad City Steamwheelers. Massachusetts took advantage of this game, won 52-35. They went up early and just didn't stop really. They were in control of the game the entire time, which is surprising for them. 5 touchdowns in the air, with 1 interception to 2-0. But on the ground is where they seem to have done a lot better, outgaining them by almost 30 yards and also getting an extra touchdown on the ground. Good rusher, 13 attempts for 65 yards. Not as efficient as Quad City's primary running back in this game, but still 5 yards per carry is pretty good, especially on 13 attempts. Both teams had 50% for field goals, with Quad Cities making 2, Massachusetts making 1. Then again, Massachusetts did have a 64-yard attempt, which is more like a punt. Yeah, basically a punt. Moving on to the next game, Vegas Knights fall to the Bay Area Panthers. They had a really bad second quarter, which put them in the hole. They almost dug themselves out of it, but couldn't quite. This game came down to the last 10 seconds off a missed 45-yard field goal. Both of these teams are pretty evenly matched, as we've seen in their matchups. I'm ready for these two teams to play each other in the playoffs because I'm pretty sure they're locks at this point. Hopefully they get a chance to play each other. And I think that basically solidifies Bay Area as the number 1 in the West. Because I think that puts Vegas 2 games behind now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 3 teams that are 9-4 on that side.
Yeah. One of them. Yeah. And then I think one team's going to miss because they're not 9-4. But yeah, altogether a good game. Realistically, it was balanced all around, except this is the one time Vegas did not have a strong running game, which is kind of surprising.
Well, they knew what they had to block.
Yeah. Bay Area did a good job of stopping the rush, which is great on them. And that is really where Vegas seems to excel, is on the rush. Moving on to the last game, we had Northern Arizona take on the San Diego Strike Force. This game, not really. It was close, but not like incredibly. It was more or less a 1-score game until the fourth, at which point it became a 2-possession game. San Diego 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, to 4 touchdown passes, 1 interception, and then San Diego had 1 on the ground and Naz had 2. So there's your differences. And then Naz also had a missed field goal, which didn't really impact the game all too much. It was to basically end the second quarter for them. So it was a 39-yard attempt, reasonable miss. And yeah, really not much else to say about this game. Both teams are sitting very well, 9-5 and 8-5.
I think 8-5 puts them out of the playoffs right now, though.
I don't think it does. I think Gunslingers are still behind, are they not?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Arizona's ahead of them now, San Diego's ahead of them, Vegas is ahead of them.
Oh shit, it might.
Bay
I
Area's
think you're
ahead of them.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Pull that up.
Alright, on to my games.
Oh wow, it does kick them out. That is depressing. Then you have
just
the
like
East.
your Battlehawk.
Yeah, and then you have the East.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there's 2-11-2 teams now in the East, or whatever, you know. Despite the fact they're clearly like the 4th and 5th best teams in the league.
Yep.
Yard line for the Rattlers, give it on the speed sweep, and the cutback for Shannon Brooks. He's battling, and he's going to dive, and he's in the end zone. And they force a field goal. Gabriel Rui is going to
with East Division being absolute mid.
You get here, and there's one more home game in the regular season remaining. There's an attempt at the deuce by Iowa, and that's going to be off the crossbar.
Really? No.
No, it's a ruse.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure there for a second.
Yeah.
Now they're grinding it out, trying to anyway, and that is going to be a fake. Fake it to Shannon Brooks. Something of a fake. Here's a throw down the middle. That pass, perfect!
Great pass.
Brooks in motion across the front of the quarterback. Give it to him. He's going to battle his way, and he does! In a couple of weeks, they play their final home game against the Tucson Sugar Skulls. Let you know more about that here coming up. As you take a look at a long pass that's dropped in and motion. And the give is to Shannon Brooks. He goes airborne. Minutes remaining, third quarter. Fake it to Shannon, and there's the quarterback, and there he is going into the end zone. Shannon Brooks flanking the quarterback. He gets the carry. Nope, fake it to him. And Dalton Sneed will try and put a move on the defender. He'll carry it toward the end zone, and Alt back to throw. Pressure coming at him, lets it fly, and that'll be contact by the defender, but it won't matter. A new quarterback on the try for two. Fake it, take it. Shannon Brooks. Stretch play. Shannon's got it left side. Dives in on a big win for the Arizona Rattlers. And when I mean big, I mean that point differential, the biggest of the season, I do believe. 55-26, the Rattlers.
The Rattlers are officially back. They've been back for like the last couple weeks, but you know.
Yeah, they have.
And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good win streak for them.
The Denny's Sanford Premier Center. As we
Good old Tank Bowl right here.
To his right side, Keyshawn
It
Williams.
truly is. Yep.
Keyshawn to the left.
I am very shocked by the outcome of this because I think we all dropped it.
Yeah.
Because we underestimated them. It wasn't even a really close game. It was more or less a close game. I do not like that field.
Catches it in the back of the end zone.
It looked muted.
Barker's going to dive
Yeah, and then it just, with the red and blue in the end zone, it just makes it feel even weirder.
It's better than the Omaha Orange.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to do some kind of like 3D effect. You know, with the glasses with this red and cyan.
Yeah. Spy Kids.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Fires, finds Kentrez Bell. It's 3 yards for a first down. No flags as of yet. This one dropped in for a catch and a touchdown. Place all time in Storm history, passing the great Mark Blackburn, and there is a deuce of the regular season. And tonight, the second to last home game of the year for the Sioux Falls Storm. Still one more game for you to come out and enjoy a night of indoor football before the end of the regular season.
Sioux Falls is the second team to hit 10 losses, correct? Oh no, 4th. My bad. I forgot about Duke City. I forgot about the other Tank Bowl that happened this week.
We're into rugby. Don't want to go to rugby yet.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the other Tank Bowl of Duke City, Tucson.
Yeah. So Green Bay and Bay Area are your leaders right now. In my game, the Rattlers beat the Barnstormers, but Iowa led passing and receiving and Sneed with your leading rusher, and Jacksonville, Barker with your leading rusher and passer, and Stokeshak with your leading receiver. In Nate's game, the Frisco Fighters came away with a 1-point win over the San Antonio Gunslingers. Castronova with your leading passer. Surprisingly, TJ Edwards was not your leading rusher, but it was the Frisco running back, and then Murray with your leading receiver. Over in Tank Bowl, we had the Duke City Gladiators get their second win of the season, beating Tucson 44-32. And the Green Bay Blizzard had a pretty commanding win over Tulsa.
Yep, fair.
I'm still going San Antonio.
Is it at Massachusetts?
It's in San Antonio.
Yeah, give me San Antonio then.
Okay, I guess Quad Cities, but both these teams suck.
Yeah, I think Quad Cities is the better team here, but then again, I can't pick Quad Cities apparently.
Did you want Sioux Falls then?
No. We'll take the L.
I'm going Iowa.
Please Iowa. Don't be a meme.
Fuck it, San Diego.
Give me Golden Knight.
Your Golden Knight, yeah.
Because you forgot the S.
Yes.
I just do want to point something out. It's the Hawks, not the Knights.
I know, isn't the Knights their hockey team?
Yeah, you have it written in as the Knights.
Yeah, well, it's the same ownership group and it's the same logo, the same color scheme.
It's the Vegas Golden Nighthawks.
Yeah. I'll fix it later.
So next game,
you know, it's like
I really hope Frisco wins this game. Please don't be another 1-point game.
That'd be on.
Give me Rattlers.
Arizona.
This is a hard game, but I feel like I have to go Bay Area, and that's gonna really hurt the Wranglers' chances to get in if they can't get a win here.
Yeah. Here's how
they have to get a win.
Look. You're leading collapsing, Kyle.
Yep.
Like 3 or 4 more weeks left.
It swells and compresses. That's all I know. And then this week I'm gonna somehow drop to the bottom, even though it isn't possible.
Oh, we have one difference.
Yeah, I can make it a tie with Nate if I drop that game.
Yeah.
And he decides to pair with you.
Yeah.
Or you can go against the grain and pick a bunch of random ones.
Yeah, you can do the coin.
Yep.
All right, and league leaders: Castanova, Nate Davis, Joshua Jones, Jimmy Robinson, Daquan Neal, T.J. Edwards, Daquan Murray, John Milando, and DJ Myers. And what the postseason looks like right now. But
Quad Cities. Yeah, Quad Cities does not deserve that spot right now.
Well, I mean, who deserves it more than them in that side, though? All those teams suck.
No one deserves
even
it.
The Pirates don't even really deserve it.
I was about to say, even the Pirates don't deserve their spot.
We should have two. We should just let Northern Arizona and San Antonio come over at this point.
Yeah, for real. They're definitely more deserving.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
On to the Arena Football League, which nobody had anything for, so I'm just going to get straight into it. So their season concluded this week. They canceled all the games except for the game that didn't matter. When there were games that could have affected playoff positioning. But they canceled those because who knows what, you know? Anyway, Wichita killed Washington 50-21. So you're all wrong. Ed Crouch with your leading passer and rusher. Greer with your leading receiver. Your 1, 2, 3 in SRS are Billings, Albany, Orlando. Here is what the postseason looks like. So we can get to predicting here.
Okay, so first we're looking at the play-in, right?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
The playing games.
Okay.
I don't know what they're actually called. I called it the play-in when there was only one additional playoff team, but then they had the second one, and I didn't switch it. What I was calling.
So I'm gonna say it. I think these first two, the play-in games, are pretty straightforward. I would like Orlando and then Salina.
Yeah. Both those teams are gonna kill. They shouldn't have let those two teams in. They should have just done the top 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I do not think Southwest Kansas can get a win against the Predators, and then I just don't think the Cats are that good. I think why they did it is because
Jeff Fisher needed to get his team in.
I just want to make sure we're on the same page about that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But they didn't even go 7-9. They went 3-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, a 3-4 team and a 4-5 team. You change the rules, let in the playoffs. Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, didn't even need them. So yeah, give me Predators over Kansas City Storm or Kansas Storm. Fuck.
Southwest Kansas Storm. Southwest.
Yeah.
They play in Dodge
Not
City.
Northeast.
Dodge City.
Not
used
Northeast.
to be the Dodge City Law.
And then give me the Salina Liberty. This is where it gets hard. So give me Billings. That's the easy one. Sorry.
It was so easy, I picked the other team.
Yeah, so easy. You pick the other team. I was about to say.
Yeah.
This one's hard for me. What are their SRSs between the two?
18.1 versus 9.8.
Yeah. Give me
Albany's losses
hard.
are Billings and Orlando.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, give me Albany then. And then what is a?
Oh, I guess I have to come up with a score.
Yeah, that's the hard part right now. Because I'm trying to remember scores in this league.
54-49. Actually, I'll actually give Orlando the win. I think.
I'm glancing at scores to get an idea. Give me 57-35 Billings.
Okay. So here is how the pick'em standings ended. Nate won. 2 games over me and 5 games over you.
Yep.
Here's the league leaders. This is why Orlando is very good. They got all their game stats in now. One of their
Nice.
games is with a forfeit, so that's why there's only 6 games made. But no interceptions. Pretty good. But
Yeah,
which
that
is
is really
surprising
good.
for Drew Powell because he usually throws soul-crushing fourth quarter interceptions.
I would say I think he's the better quarterback here out of the 3, just because of that no intercept. 28-0 is really good.
Yeah.
Because
Medlock does have the rushing though.
Yeah,
Touchdown
true.
hog.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I think he's the most well-rounded athlete in the league then.
Which is
Yeah.
weird because Drew Powell did run a lot in the indoor football league. But we'll see. Jake Medlock also benefits from having the best wide receiver in the league.
Yep.
Darius Prince is just so much better than everybody else. So, yeah. All right.
Yep.
On to the Arena League, where you have a game. So.
Yep. All right. So, we had no stats
they
for this
wouldn't
game.
post stats. They posted them on the other one.
But yep. So this one is a surprise to me that it wasn't not just that the Iowa Woo somehow won a game, but because they almost doubled the other team's points and it was a blowout.
Yeah.
So I am shocked. I would love to see the stats for this game, but sadly we do not
Let me
have
do an
them.
impression of the announcer during the game. Touchdown Iowa. Woo.
That's a good impression.
Yeah. Now I don't like Duluth's commentator. I don't like his voice. Nothing against him personally. I just don't like his voice. All right. On to the Arena League. So here are their standings. It's still KC, Ozarks, Duluth, Iowa. The SRS
I could have caught up this week if I just did what I was thinking about doing and just saying, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna pick both of the people we thought were gonna lose."
Yeah, you could have came back, but you didn't.
No.
So the SRS is condensed now because of that. You know, it actually throws a wrench into this, which means maybe other teams can actually win now. You know.
Yep.
Cato with your leading passer, Hardin with your leading rusher, Smith your leading receiver. Despite that, the Ozarks won. So you know.
Yep.
With that, I'm taking Ozarks over Duluth.
Yes, give me Ozarks.
Alrighty.
And then I have an assumption Nate's going to go with it, but we will see.
We will let him make his own decisions of copying one of us. So yeah, you could have taken first place, Kyle.
Yeah, I really could have. All right. So next league.
Yeah. So it's small. Well, I'm going to go through the stats leaders.
Oh yeah.
There's so many touchdowns in this league. They're gonna throw like 100 touchdowns in 10 games.
Yep.
Smalls, Cato, Johnson, Espinizo, Rush, Bertelmeyer. Rush is such a good name for a running person. Like he was born for this. Booth Smith, Mo Strong, Ryan Martinez, your leading receivers.
Yeah, Rakeem Cato is pretty good.
It's like he was an FBS quarterback or something, you know?
Yeah.
He was, you know, I like Rakeem when he played in Montreal. All right, on to Major League Rugby.
All right. First up, we have, I think, my only win of the week. Yeah, my only win. New England Free Jacks took on the Anthem.
Can you even call this a win? It's like they showed up to a scrimmage.
Yeah, they did. So Anthem completes the perfect season. Really not much to say again about this game. 6-1 in terms of tries, 5 out of 6 conversions. I know they were playing a cupcake team, but you got to make all 6 of those.
Yeah, Anthem with 100%. So who's the real winner?
anthem because they had a perfect season.
Yeah.
They can do the Cleveland Brown-esque parade.
Well, this is more like Tampa Bay. You know,
Oh no,
not-
I'm referencing the
the
perfect
parade, yeah.
the parade around the stadium.
Yeah, and their coach can jump in the ocean instead of whichever lake that is.
Erie, the worst one.
Erie.
One jumping. So yeah, that was certainly a game. Really, not much to cover there. We did get a yellow card here, but
Disgusting.
it was
You
disgusting.
being mean to an Anthem player. They play for Anthem. That's sad enough. You don't need to commit a penalty against them.
Next up, we had the Seawolves once again playing down to their competition. I don't know if they just had people out or something.
Seawolves moment.
Truly. So San Diego, six tries versus Seawolves 5. San Diego also had 3 penalty kicks, which is the major factor in this game.
Because they couldn't get their conversions.
Yeah, clearly couldn't get their conversions. But yeah, it really comes down to that extra tie and 3 penalty goal kicks, which would put them over the edge. Yeah, that is impressive. I will say that.
Yeah.
Not much else other than that to really look at here. Yeah, kind of I don't know if they were just not playing because the season's over and they just want to rest their players for a little bit before the next month off, basically.
Yeah, because they don't play till the 20th.
Yeah,
you don't really need to rest players in this league because there's an entire month. Because I think there's like international competitions or something.
Yeah.
Not the Olympics. So the Olympics don't start till the end of this month. So.
Yep.
Fuck those Rugby Sevens players. They got to either play Major League Rugby or the Olympics. Got to choose. You want to play in the postseason or?
Yep.
All right. I have games. I have games for all 3 of mine.
Now, the starting lineups are brought to us for Chicago by Ardmore, Roderick, Will Hooley.
Well, they've also made a couple of changes from their win last week against Old Glory.
In their Miami colors here tonight as they move it through the
Nice pick off.
One's intercepted, and here they go back the other way. Here come the Hounds trying to house this one, and they do.
Today's theme is Pride Night. The Hounds are celebrating Pride
Night. That's kind of gay.
With the Brave Space Alliance.
Or would that be very gay?
I was about to say.
Keeping an eye on
kind of. It's literally the definition. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Chance to leapfrog Chicago, but
Enthusiastically gay.
Here they come with some movement, and this is Nick Gregg leads their side with 6 tries. Here they come up that touch.
I mean, the only way. Too bad there's no San Francisco team, because that's probably about the only city that would have been more fitting than Miami.
They play it back
Oh, true.
Chicago comes away with it. What a sequence there, and they're going to get this. Get it there at the back. The butcher Dylan Fawcett. 10 tries.
Or according to the baseball announcers, what was it, Cincinnati? Is that the one that they
that helped Chicago really put the match away.
Yeah.
Enough to get the line-out ball there. The former #1 pick in Major League Rugby. We welcome those of you that are watching on the Marquee Sports Network in the great city of Chicago. We've been on the out. Nice little ball there. And Sharks toward the line. There's Rob Evans, the loose end prop. They get it to the back now.
Wide open. Just kind of leave guy that wide open out on the edge.
Trying to get it tied and potentially take the lead here.
Just be letting it fill the first half. It's such a high-scoring.
Yeah, I was about to say. And then they didn't score afterwards.
It's still the first half.
There's no way. That means they didn't. Wait, am I looking at this right? No, I'm not. It means they almost didn't score in the second half. The Sharks literally didn't score in the second half.
The Sharks finished it out in the second half. Yeah, so there's 1 try in the second half.
A 5-point victory, the bonus point win.
Hey, there was a guy with a Cubs shirt on.
Engine room for DC's last home game.
It's very fitting for Pride Month, or Pride Night.
6 seems like a long time ago for the coaches and players. Passed ahead for Nola here. Tom Florence, the 8, gained some territory.
New Orleans got the Mardi Gras jerseys on, even though it's not even close.
Difficult
yeah,
to catch there for Depperschmidt. He's got to retreat.
Maybe it's like Christmas in July, you know?
Yeah.
Brilliant for this team this year. Perfect feed.
Literally almost literally a half a year away.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure this game is in DC, so.
Outside
It's
pass.
weird to be
Somebody's
wearing like a
open.
specialty
Gonna be a
uniform.
dot down for the
And,
home side.
Yeah.
Getting closer. Tommaso Bonnie, the inside center. On the verge. Longwell. A meter or so out. Want to hit. Martinez creates.
Check this out. They caught everybody sleeping that
trying to
time.
leave a guy wide open on the edge. You can't do that, guy.
I mean, literally
That
nobody
was
from
kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie.
Ready to resume. O'Toole from Ireland. Gets things started. Dummy. Yona has the sprint. Good pass. Works for Roberts. He'll start. Good pass. Daniel. Elgin at the back of the pack. See if he gets the ball here. Driving forward. Arms up in the air. They've got it. In the air. Comes to the outside. Within a meter or so. Noah Gold cash in. Driving ahead. Arms in the air. And they've got 5. And that's it. Old Glory DC gets the win.
Utah changes out half their pack this week, bringing in entirely fresh run.
Let's talk LA, the visitors.
Los Angeles makes 3 changes in the engine room.
Referee Emilio Luciano is very close. Rodriguez will grab it. Possibly send to the outside channels. Taz Smith on a bounce. Grabbed by Purdy. Here's Strang. Significant for a lot of reasons. You want to leave that final good impression in the offseason. Clay plays to the outside. Here's an opportunity for the home side.
Yeah, that was some good air.
Is foul play.
It was.
There was a mitigating factor in that the player dropped his height, so it's only a yellow card as LA goes.
Would you want to be the guy that jumps up and catches the ball and then gets pushed backwards in the pile?
Absolutely not.
No. Yeah. It's like being a flyer in cheerleading.
Yeah.
Who takes it back? Semi Kuratani. CK gains some meters. Hudson works to the outside for Mono.
Ooh.
On the move, who's got
Good run.
Manson?
Ooh.
With a sprint.
Great
There
run.
he is. Michael Manson. That all sorted out, or at least for now. Rodriguez gets the ball back.
Sometimes I think, damn, those slides would hurt, and then I have to remember it's on like a soccer field, so that shit's really nice.
Yeah.
Looking to spin, looking for the arm
That's why they slide so much too.
Yeah.
through the MLR playoffs presented by sportsbreaks.com.
It looked kind of fun though, you know.
Yeah, I mean, soccer fields are incredibly level. It's shocking how like perfect they are. It's like nicer than like the synthetic turf fields. I'm not even joking. Like a really well kept grass soccer field.
Yeah.
Pass to the outside. Guess who Manson?
Get a different kind of grass than like a,
yeah. It depends on region. Sometimes you can do the Bermuda grass. Sometimes you can't. Depending on what it needs climate-wise.
Cause yeah, like the best kept grasses are like soccer fields and golf courses with other different kinds of grass.
Yeah.
All right. Major League Rugby. So your leader was New England on the east and Houston on the west. In my game, Cardi with your leading scorer, McCarthy with your leading kicker, Damaguez with your leading rusher. In Old Glory, Nola, Humphreys, Iona, Hoyland, and in LA, Utah, 2 people scored tied for 10 points. Smith with your leading kicker and McAnay with your leading rusher. In Nate's game, 2 players scored 7. Winchester for Dallas with your leading kicker and Fry with your leading rusher. As the Houston SaberCats got a 1-point win over the Dallas Jackals in a game that didn't really matter.
Yep.
So.
This part's gonna be hard.
Here's what you post. Yeah. I'm gonna go New England. I'm gonna go Chicago for the fun of it because they are my team. I'm gonna go Houston. Oh God.
Yeah. There's a few of these that are really hard.
I say Seattle skates by and then loses. That'll be mine. And then we'll be.
Yeah, this is the hardest part. Thinking of scores.
27 to 15.
Okay, so give me the Free Jacks, then Nola, Then give me Houston and San Diego.
Okay.
Then give me NOLA and SaberCats winning it. I'm trying to think of a score right now.
You're just blocking yourself out from getting a championship. You don't even want your team in the championship.
Yeah.
You just so conceded to the fact you're not going to win a championship. You're like, I don't even want to attempt to.
Give me 38-21.
Alrighty. Nate's up to himself. Yeah, the pick'em ended up being, I had a 4-game over Nate and a 5-game over you. Yeah, almost caught up there at the end.
Yeah, I got a +1 this last week, so maybe like 5 more of those and I would have won it.
Yep. Mac Mathan with your leading scoring leader, Joel Hodgson with your kicking leader, and Michael Manson with your leading rusher for this season. All right, on to the Australian Football League.
All right. First up, we have the Adelaide Crows taking on the Giants. This game was a little bit shocking to me. I did not expect this game to be like this. I didn't even think the Crows were going to win it, and then for them to win this well, it's kind of shocking. They had a good 16-point win, largest lead of 37 points. So they kind of choked it away a little bit towards the end. But they were more or less just coasting in the fourth, it looks like. They did have some struggles in the second, but beginning of the second, but were able to take away or get away with it after that. So yeah, really can't say much about this game other than a good win for the Crows that I was not expecting. Next up, we have a near Falcons gonna Falcon game. Dockers beat the Sydney Swans by 1 point, 99-98, and led the game
that would have
for
been
almost
so funny
2
if it was
hours.
like 1 second.
Yes, it almost was. They led for almost 2 hours. Sydney Swans led for 0 seconds and lost by 1 point. So this game was almost a prime Falcons gonna Falcon type game. Just based on that stat alone there. Largest lead was 32 points, so they really did choke this game away. They were able to take the lead early, kind of hold it towards the middle, and then in the fourth quarter, end of the third, into the fourth quarter, they started really blowing their lead, but they were able to hang on at the end.
Killed them with that 2 goals to 5 behind in the first quarter for Sydney.
Yeah, really. Just flip one of those. It's all it is.
Yep.
Then finally, we had the Melbourne Demons take on the Brisbane Lions. This game was all over the place. Started early in favor of the Lions. Halfway through the second, Melbourne took a huge lead, up to 15 points. Not huge, sorry. I forget they adjust the lines. So they take a 15-point lead. 24-point lead. 24. I was reading the wrong side. Coast through the third and then choke it away at the end of the fourth, losing to the Brisbane Lions by 5 points. So another close one. I think
that puts Brisbane in the top 8 now too, which is
probably does
crazy considering they were like 0-5 at one point or whatever.
Yep,
the fact that them and Collingwood are both in the top 8 now, despite how poor they both started.
Very bad start, but have been playing really well as of recently. And the reverse for the Demons. They started incredibly hot.
Well, that's what they get for having a satanic name.
True. Started incredibly hot and then just kind of fell off.
Gets what they deserve for having for mocking religion by having a religious name. All right, on to the AFL. Yep, Australian Football League. Your top 8: Sydney, Carlton, Fremantle, Essendon, Geelong, Collingwood, Port Adelaide, and Brisbane. Shout out to the -1.6 SRS Port Adelaide Power. We're in the top.
That is impressive. The only one not positive on that side.
Yeah.
are in the top 8.
Yeah.
That is actually really impressive because you can't hit a negative until like 5 down outside.
Yeah. They've had the right schedule.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I guess I need to do my. Let me bring up my video. Unfortunately, I had to cut out Collingwood Suns game because they kept copyright striking it. So thanks, Australia.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Instead, we get just a shellacking by the Cats.
Great pass. I need to stay up late and just actually like watch one of these games, like
4
when it's
o'clock in the
live.
morning.
Yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Me and Nate
Nice.
stayed up one night watching.
He handballs it off to Cameron, wheeling around onto his preferred
That was a good
lane.
curve. He bended it like Beckham.
Langford to work through that traffic. Seen Tui get back so often in this game. Duncan, they've now got some issues here. The Cats, Langford, Guelphy, quick reply bombers.
Okay.
Guelphy's got it.
Possession of it. Atkins. Cameron didn't go in the end. Martin knocks it. Stengel roves it and dribbles it home.
Great bounce.
Yeah.
Again.
There's a happy knack of bombing up and kicking important goals. And that's what Gary Rowan does.
A little early on the jump.
Right now,
Yeah.
the Cats
Oh, the golf swing.
Oh, golf. Yeah.
set sail for home. The Cats kick 4 unanswered goals.
The real question is, does he have a lower handicap than Joe Biden?
Curl-up makes it extremely hard for the Dons. Stengel to the pocket. Nevitt. Can he do something special? Bending it through. That's a big goal.
That looked like such a nonchalant
So
kick,
the
too.
Cats will go from free fall to 5th.
Alright, yep. So, Anderson, King Chris in the game that we couldn't watch because the Australians kept copyright striking it. And then in the Cats beat the Bombers, Caldwell, Stengel, Caldwell. In Nate's games, the Western Bulldogs beat the Kangaroo 77-60, and the Carlton Blues killed the Tigers 131-70. Around the league, the Power eked by the Saints 62-60, and the Hawks also just absolutely murdered the Eagles 94-33. So on to the pick'em. I guess I'm going. Let's go Magpie, but the Bombers are.
Yeah, give me Mag. Wait, let me look.
I guess the Bombers are. Like
It's close. Magpies have the better SRS, but I'm not sure how that really transfers. Who is Bombers home or is it Collingwood?
Collingwood.
Give me Collingwood then.
Gold Coast.
Suns have not been playing well.
I think if Melbourne's been playing better, but they're still also Melbourne.
Yeah, I mean
Melbourne.
they're also 1-14 still.
Yeah.
So give me the Suns.
That's Melbourne. Gold Coast.
Really hard game here.
The negative
both are.
I say Western. They're gonna pull themselves into the top 8 by beating.
Give me Port Adelaide this week.
Port Adelaide. I'm going Geelong.
Give me Geelong. I think that's a good pick.
Blues.
Yeah, give me Blues.
Dockers.
Yeah, give me Dockers. I just hope they don't have another 1-point game.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Demons. I think they can choke this, but
Sydney.
yeah, give me Sydney, and then give me Brisbane on the last one.
Brisbane.
I think Crows do have a chance here if they play like they did this past week, but yeah.
Here's how we look right now.
Yep.
You took a stumble this week.
Yes, I did.
Here's our league leaders and some stats. Fantasy points, Gowan, Zorko, Marshall, and goals, Cunrow, King, Waterman, in tackles, roll, round bottom, and steal. And this is what the postseason will look like if it started today.
Nice.
So
it is coming up sooner than later.
Yeah.
How many more weeks do we have?
Like 8.
Well, yeah, fair. Yep.
There's still a long way to go. Okay, gotta make my bet. Who we thinking? If they're Canadians.
I mean, technically,
Ooh, they have IFL lines already?
Kangaroos aren't out. What?
They have IFL lines this week. Maybe we'll do IFL.
Oh, any that seem? Oh, the Frisco Fighters line looks too good.
I like money line. No, they don't have money line on those games.
Fair. Yeah.
I guess even though I picked San Diego, I could hedge it on Vegas because Vegas could definitely win that game.
Yeah, I think either team can win it because San Diego is a good team, but it's just, is Vegas going to be consistent?
I'll go Vegas. Actually, what's the CFL line? Okay, yeah, I'll do IFL. We are on a losing streak. I've lost like 3 weeks in a row, so
fair.
We'll go Vegas. So that is our losing money with Jackson bet for the week. All right, and that's everything. So
sweet.
Killed it in an hour.
Nothing else from me.
Yeah, nothing else from me either. So I guess we will see you all next week.
Yep.